Hello, everyone. This is Zami Eccles-Irwin from FilmFestivalCircuit.com and the director of the Oregon Screams Horror Film Festival. Right now, we're getting ready for our fall 2025 event, which is going to take place on September 18th at the beautiful historic Clinton Street Theater in Portland, Oregon. And in preparation for this event, we are talking with some of our participating filmmakers. Today, we have Arella Christianson, who is the writer, director, and overall mind behind Death and Daylight. Arella, thank you so much for meeting with me today.
Thanks for having me.
Well, there's a lot of layers to this movie. There's a lot going on, and it's beautifully shot. And I want to know what was your kind of impetus to make this?
It's been a long time coming, honestly. I've been wanting to make a visual album since maybe a decade ago when I saw people like Kanye West doing it. But I guess I didn't have like a lot of life experience to do it yet. So yeah, I mean, it's a film made of my dreams, memories, and reflections, to quote Carl Jung. Yeah.
Very cool. Awesome. I mean, and so walk me through the process a little bit. You have the album, and
Yeah.
then did the visuals develop after the fact, or was it all kind of brainstormed together? What was the process like?
Yeah, the album, I've been making music for probably 15 years or more. And the album came together very organically. I was just expressing myself at a particular moment, and I wanted to make a visual component to it. And I did the same thing. I was just taking some of the lyrics, some of the vibes, and just writing them all out, kind of just organically how it came out. I didn't think too much about it, which is an interesting thing about this project, because as I'm having to talk about it, it's kind of difficult because I'm learning as I'm seeing it and as I'm talking to people about it, what it's about and what I actually did there.
Absolutely. I feel like that's a great conversation to have because I feel like this work does kind of present multiple interpretations. I think people can have a personal connection. One thing that really stuck out for me is that the music and the lyrics in the music, it's poetic, but it's open-ended. It's sort of describing this feeling, and the visuals are then themselves telling sort of a story. There's these distinct story moments. And I'm curious, what was the process like to sort of orchestrate that visual storytelling and write out these visual scenarios?
Yeah, like I said, dreams, memories, reflections. The first shot is from a dream that came to me in recent years, but I feel like it's a dream that I had in some immemorial time.
Okay, totally.
Yeah, so I also kind of see it like an origin story. I'm literally being beckoned from the house, into the rest of the film, pretty much.
I love that.
Yeah,
That's super cool. I mean, so it sounds like this is really just sort of a snapshot of your mind at this time in both the music and the visuals and the stories that are happening.
absolutely. It's like a pure psychoanalysis, a pure expression, if you will.
That's really cool. Well, I want to talk a little bit about the structure and the editing, especially the way that the album works. Doesn't feel like these really distinct songs. Stuff sort of flows in together. The different stories that you're showing flow together, and it all feels very unified. What was that process like? Was it tough to edit this all together and make it feel concise for you, or did it flow? What was that like?
Once again, it was a flow. the
Okay,
whole the
totally.
whole the whole thing was a flow. I did kind of just follow the script
Okay.
because all of the songs and all of the visuals, they already were together. I already knew what went with what. But yeah, there were some surprises in the editing process. Like there were some extra things that were shot that worked out.
Nice.
But yeah, it was very organic.
Well, and one of the big striking aspects of this movie is the 16 millimeter cinematography, which is beautiful. It's awesome,
Yeah,
but I know it's extremely difficult. Uh, what was that like? What camera are you using, and what made you want to use 16?
yeah. I was working with a friend of mine. He does nothing but 16 millimeter.
Okay, nice.
Uh, yeah, I think once again didn't think too much about it, but it definitely lends itself perfectly as this memory, you know, strange fabric. I don't know. It's
Absolutely.
we also use digital too on, I was shooting like each thing twice.
Okay.
So I think that also is pretty cool
Absolutely.
conceptually, because the way that memories are layered and interpreted differently.
Totally.
Some things last longer, some things don't, which is a lot about what the film is about.
I love that, man. The media, the medium that you made this on sort of really has a link to the concept. I think the digital and the 16, they feel really seamless. There's no jarring like, oh, what now we're digital, now it's all crisp. There is
Right.
this sort of shared desaturation and this shared texture, which I think is nice. It gives it this great cohesion. It's not
Yeah.
all in 16. Um, I think also what I want to mention is the landscape that you're shooting, our naturally desaturated Portland there, which kind of
Right.
has a film look anyway.
Yeah.
Uh, I, of course, I'm working my own theory into this, but I'm seeing a little bit of a love letter to, rainy Belmont Street and the parks. Talk to me a little bit about all that location shooting.
You're absolutely right. I'm glad you picked up on that, because I've been living in this neighborhood for 10 years.
Oh, nice.
And I've walked the streets just contemplating things, and I actually never seen anyone capture it quite like that. The houses were a big important part for me to shoot,
Totally.
especially being from another place. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee originally,
Okay.
so Portland was a totally new experience for me, and I found it interesting that my memories could coexist with like a new landscape.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Childhood memories you would have had in Tennessee being superimposed here in Portland.
Yeah, it speaks to the fact that, yeah, these memories and these true expressions can can transcend myself and relate to others and even other places.
Well, I
Yeah.
love that, man. It really does have this dream logic. And so the cinematography is extremely beautiful. It's every shot feels like a painting. It's all very interesting, but there's quite a bit of footage there. There's a lot of coverage, tons of different locations, tons of different, spaces with characters. What was the shooting process like? Did it take a long time? Was it arduous? Was it smooth and easy? What was that like?
It was smooth. We didn't really like, try to hustle too much. We shot it over many months.
Okay,
Yeah, it I want to say it took a year, but it was a little less than that. Just every weekend that people were available.
nice.
Yeah, and I only that's another thing about this project. I didn't really spend a lot of money. Like,
Okay,
it's not
heck
like
yeah,
a big budget thing.
right on.
We just went outside and went to these places.
I
Yeah.
love that. I mean, it really reads. It feels like you're walking down on Belmont or something, or walking through these parks, capturing stuff that comes on. I mean, I love going from a park bench, something that's like you can instantly read it as Portland, and then you get Belmont books, and you're making
Yeah.
this pastiche, the Avalon sign. I mean,
Yeah.
I think it works. It feels like you're walking through, and it really feels like we're kind of in your head and just
Huh.
coasting through your memories. Um, and so it was this person who shot 16 millimeter, the dominant cinematographer for the digital as well.
No, I used two different guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was it like to try and convey, this visual stuff that you wanted? Was it easy to work with these guys, and they could just sort of, I mean, in a way, they're sort of the lead actors, right? They're capturing all this stuff. Did you have to really talk them through it, or was it more an organic, shared process?
Yeah, I want to say it was an organic shared process. I had faith through this whole thing, from the music to to the last edit. I have faith that, all we have to do is just have people do their thing. Like
Totally.
the truth would be expressed. So, but yeah, I did set up pretty much every shot though.
Okay.
And then I
Totally.
allowed room for, whatever they were feeling.
That's great. I mean, I think that's one of the big takeaways from independent productions, though. You have to wear a lot of hats, but you also have to trust your cast and crew. That you can't take it all on your shoulders. It's got to be this shared process. And when you rely on people and they come through and they share the vision, you get a result like this, which is just such a beautiful, smooth, cohesive movie. I want to know though, did you learn anything from this process? Did you take any new insights away? Out of this almost years shooting time.
Yes, man. Have faith in the creative process. Uh, trust the things that's in you, like the dreams, the memories. just express that stuff, I think people will feel something, and great conversations can come from it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's very important to note, especially for young aspiring filmmakers on the independent circuit. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, but if you just keep going, trusting that something cool will happen. Do you have any more films or anything planned right now, or any more visual albums?
I was gonna do another visual album, but I think
Okay.
I'm finishing up a feature length script right now.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's also pretty dreamy, but it is more grounded, if you will.
Okay. Totally.
Uh, yeah,
Awesome. So you're writing that right now?
it's called The Contested Body, and it deals a lot with how can I say it, hereditary sins,
Mm.
maybe how certain dreams follow people throughout lineages. Um, yeah, in the battle of good and evil within the person.
That's
It's
an incredible premise.
yeah, it's a
That's
lot going
awesome.
on.
Okay. Very cool. And so you're still in the middle of writing that right now?
Yes, I'm almost completed with that.
Nice. And is that something that you would want to see set here in Portland?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Okay. So that's I was fishing for that. That's what I love to hear. I love to see local production going strong.
yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
well, is there anything else you'd like to add about Death and Daylight?
Come and see it, man. Come and see it at the Clinton Theater.
Right on. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I'm super excited to play Death and Daylight on September 18th at the Oregon Screams Horror Film Festival, Clinton Street Theater. It's a beautiful movie. The music's great. I mean, it's almost an afterthought, but the music's so good.
yeah.
People are definitely going to dive into it. They're definitely going to dig it. And
Thank you.
it's such a beautiful way to capture your mind and Portland. And obviously, we're playing to a crowd of Portlanders. They're going to just really eat it up, man. So
Thank you.
thank you so much, Arella, for talking to me. I'm looking forward to seeing more from you.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me. That was awesome.
All right. Take care, buddy.
You too.